Hello and welcome back to another video. Now over 90% of my wardrobe is secondhand. In today's video I had a little idea. What I wanted to do was to show you 6 of my top charity shop finds that have the biggest price discrepancy based on what I paid for them on the secondhand market versus what you'd typically pay for them if you were to buy them first hand at their retail recommended price. Typically I like to buy luxury accessories and then pair them with secondhand pieces of clothing. In this way you can really maximize your budget while still looking really high-end and chic. So without further ado, let's get into the video. First up, and this is probably one of my best ever finds that I found in a charity shop. This here is a Valentino dress. Wait until you hear what I paid for this. And this made it into the news articles. I got this for £1. £1 great British pound. And the reason I got this for £1 was because at the time that I bought this, it had a huge coffee stain all down the front of it. I saw it and I thought, you know what? For £1, that's definitely worth buying and seeing if I can either get the stain removed or, in a worst case scenario, dye it a darker colour. I've worked in the bridal industry for 8 years now and I know some really talented people in the fashion industry, so I knew that I'd be able to definitely do something with this dress because it's just stunning. I love this scallop detail on the neck and it's got this beautiful flowering detail which leads into a tiered pleated tulle. How stunning is this? £1. And what I ended up doing was I took it to a really great wedding dress dry cleaner and I said to him, is there anything you can do with this? And he managed to get this back to immaculate condition. And this really is just such a unique piece. Now, as this dress isn't a current collection dress, it's hard to say what this retail recommended price would be. I've had a little look on Google and Valentino dresses start anywhere from about £1,000 upwards. This is their red Valentino range, which is the range which is slightly below the classic mainline range. So I'm going to put an approximate price on this of anywhere between £500 to £1,000 if I were to buy this first hand. So this here is the first item I found. I bought it for £1 and I think I definitely saved myself a couple of £100. Item number 2. Now, if you've followed me for a while, you'll know one of my favorite things to find secondhand is cashmere. Because cashmere you can find so often on the secondhand market in charity shops. My top tip for finding cashmere is to look with your hands and not your eyes, because you can really feel for cashmere with your fingertips. It has such a distinct feel. Once you've taught yourself what it feels like, you'll be able to find it secondhand, trust me. So this here is a jumper that I bought last winter in the St. Elizabeth Hospice. And I think I paid for this £3.50, maybe £4.50 max. Now, not only is this just a really nice jumper, I love navy and white together. I'm actually wearing navy and white today. It's got this little slogan on the front, it's all good baby. It's cashmere, it's a colour that I like. So when I saw this, I was already sold on it. But then I looked at the label. And the label here, it's by Lingua Franca. And this is a brand that's been worn by the likes of J-Lo and lots of celebrities. And these pieces typically retail for around about £200, $340-ish. They're cashmere, and what they actually do on the website is they do custom logos that you can kind of design yourself and they'll sew them in for you. So this here was an absolute find. So of course I was absolutely delighted to find this and I absolutely love it. I love wearing it on its own, but it also looks really nice with a white shirt paired underneath. It looks great with gold jewellery. What's particularly nice about when you find something like this is when you already love it before kind of seeing the label, because I don't buy things for the label and the logo. I buy things because I like them, because they're good quality, because they fit me nicely. But it is always a nice bonus to find something and kind of know that you've got yourself a bargain. So I had to include this as piece number 2. Okay, on the topic of cashmere, if you've watched one of my recent YouTube shorts, you'll recognise this. And this here actually still has the label on it. I got this at the British Heart Foundation and I paid for this £3.50. Now this here is a beautiful cashmere scarf It's absolutely gorgeous. It's got the cashmere label on. Let me find it for you. Here it is. And very often if you're unsure of whether something is real cashmere, there'll be a label on it somewhere. It's very rare I find cashmere that doesn't have a label stating somewhere that it's cashmere. This also does have little pom-poms on it, and these are real fur. Now, a comment I've had on here before is people commenting on when I wear leather or animal skin or fur or cashmere or wool. And my response to that is, if you're buying an animal byproduct on the secondhand market, it's already in circulation. If it's already in circulation, you're actually doing it a disservice by not giving it that new lease of life. So instead of supporting the fur industry, by buying it secondhand, it's already out there. The damage is already done. And by buying something secondhand from a charity shop, not only are you supporting a charity, it is the most sustainable way to acquire something like cashmere or fur. And you're also ensuring that the animal that was used to make that piece of clothing or item hasn't actually gone to waste. So in summary, I don't buy fur from the first-hand market, but if I see it out in a second-hand shop or vintage, I will buy it, because otherwise it's actually just a waste. I actually think that's worse to waste something that already exists and less sustainable than buying it and giving it that love and that wear that it deserves. A feeling that may be controversial, but for me, the sustainability aspect of it is the way that I look at it. So this scarf is absolutely beautiful. I love this colour, and I've had a little look online. I've typed in the exact description of this scarf because I can't see a brand, and I found the exact same scarf online selling for £100. So again, I've saved way over £90 by shopping on the secondhand market, and I just think this is so fabulous. I still need to cold wash it, but I just love how big it is, and it's just so cozy. Okay, my next 3 items are all jackets and blazers. Now, if there's one item that I think you can really save money on, it's a jacket or blazer. When it comes to secondhand shopping, it's one of the first things that I look for. I think a jacket or blazer can easily transform any outfit. I've got a couple of videos about that elsewhere on my channel. So I had to include this stunning Iro round neck jacket. This is a French brand, I believe, from Paris. And I just love this woven light jacket. It's so chic. I love the neckline. And when I saw this, I just immediately had to have it. Now, I seem to recall I paid around £8.50 for this. By the way, please do ignore this spiky little thing of hair. I don't know what is going on with my hair today. I've just done a quick little Google search for a jacket similar to this by Iro, and they are priced at anywhere between £200 to £400. And the quality is immaculate. Would I spend £400 on this jacket? Probably not. Would I spend around £100? Maybe. Would I spend under £10? Absolutely. I think this is really nice because of the black running through it. It makes it really easy to style. It's got black, it's got pink, it's got brown, it's got white, it's got lots of colours running through it. So if you're ever looking for a jacket and you want to ensure you're going to get a lot of wear out of it, go for a jacket with a couple of different colours in it, because it just makes it so easy to mix and match with lots of different items in your wardrobe. I also love the shape on the shoulders of this. So of course I had to include this jacket as one of the first in this little edit. Now the next blazer jacket I'm going to show you is actually one of my favourite. Not only because of the brand, but because of just how it looks. I really love the colour, I love the style. This here is a beautiful Armani blazer jacket, and I bought this at the Cancer Research in Hampstead Heath about 5 or 6 years ago. I remember I paid £20 for this. It's a little bit more pricey, secondhand shopping in London, but this jacket has certainly had its £1 per wear. There is no doubt about that. I have probably worn this jacket over 200 times. I love it. It's got the shoulder pads, it's double-breasted. I love this colour. It's this beautiful olivey cargo green. It's just so classy, so chic. I adore this jacket. I will never sell it. I will wear this for the rest of my life. I just love it so much. And the final piece I'm going to show you in this edit. Now, if you watched one of my secondhand styler videos last year, you'll have actually seen me in real time spotting this. And again, this is another little round neck jacket. I just think they're such a classy shape. They remind me very much of the likes of Chanel jackets. And this here is by Tory Burch. Who doesn't love Tory Burch? Tory Burch has just such beautiful, elegant pieces, and I seem to recall this cost me, it was either £5.50 or £6.50. I can't remember, but it was definitely a bargain. Now again, I've done a quick little Google search, and I've typed in round neck Tory Burch blazer jacket just to see what comes up, and the prices I'm seeing are starting around about 200-300, going up to way past 700. So I'm not entirely sure what this would have sold for first hand, but I've definitely saved myself a good couple of £100. The material on this is over 70% wool, really beautiful quality, and one of my favourite colours, good old navy. I actually wore this yesterday. We're getting quite a lot of wear out of it. I just think the shape of it is so elegant. I love how it kind of cuts in at this navy here, because it kind of gives you this nice little an optical illusion. I really like where the line sits. Very, very clever. And I love how it fits. It's just a really, really nice piece. Those there were 6 items that I found in charity shops that I think probably have the biggest price discrepancy based on what I paid and what you would typically pay for them firsthand. If you do love secondhand shopping and luxury for less shopping tips in general, make sure to subscribe. I also share little vlogs here and there and just lifestyle in general. I would also love to know which of those 6 items was your favourite, so let me know down in the comments below. As always, a huge thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you again in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.